Jada is back at it here to give everyone on their Walking Dead Season 7 episode review video. But before I continue with that, it's extremely important, if you're not caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching The Walking Dead, that you pay attention to the episode title. I'll put that in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, I suggest, and so does everybody else, that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This is going to be The Walking Dead Season 7 episode number 6. The title of this episode is called Swear. This will be my review, reaction, recap of the episode. An episode of which I don't like. I've seen it multiple times. Not a fan of it, but reviewing it to have it reviewed on my channel, and I'm reviewing it due to the fact that Season 11 of The Walking Dead is going to be the final season of the main Walking Dead show. Not necessarily the end of the Walking Dead story. 2 weeks after the attack at the Savior Satellite Station, going back to Season 3, or Season 6, Episode number 12, not tomorrow yet, Tara is separated from Heath after falling off a bridge during a walker attack. And then she washes up on a beach where she's found and revived by a girl named Cindy. And Tara follows Cindy to her community, Oceanside, which is a group consisting of only female survivors grounded in Virginia that has situated in a pre-apocalyptic campground, so to speak. She is discovered, shot at, and taken captive. Their leader, Natanya, questions Tara, who lies and says that she and Heath, her friend, were just traveling alone. Eventually, she admits to being part of a bigger community and tries to convince the members of Oceanside that they should make contact with Alexandria. And Natanya appears to agree and assigns 2 women to escort Tara back home. Just outside of Oceanside, Tara realizes that her escorts are going to kill her, and she will take care of a walker ahead of them. So there's a walker ahead of them, and she's like, I'll take care of it. And then getting herself strayed from her escorts, once she is near the walker, she makes a run in an attempt to escape from the escorts while being shot at. When she then hides and tries to subdue one of them, but to no avail. While she is held at gunpoint, she is told that all the males in Oceanside community, aged 10 and above, were slaughtered by the Saviors, and that Tara's group did not wipe them all out. Instead, they have started a war. She is then saved from her pursuers by Cindy, who then overtakes and confronts her. Cindy makes Tara swear to never mention Oceanside to anyone and helps Tara find her way back to the bridge where she lost Heath. And then Tara finds evidence that Heath managed to escape the walker attack and finds a key card that says PPP on it, and we are still waiting to see if that has any relevance. We haven't seen Heath since this episode, and the key card is nowhere to be found as Tara has been decapitated by the Whisperers. Spoiler alert. And then after making her way back to Alexandria, Tara is greeted at the front gate by an emotional Eugene letting her know essentially that Denise died. Probably letting her know that Glenn and Abraham are no longer alive as well. And then in the infirmary, determined to seek revenge on the Saviors, Rosita asks Tara, who's still trying to get over to Denise's death, if she has any leads on any guns or ammunition. Denying her discovery, Tara keeps her word to Cindy and tells Rosita that she didn't find anything during her scouting mission, and that's the end of this episode. So I used to think Still was the worst episode of The Walking Dead, where Beth wants to have a drink. This is definitely the worst. We did not need a Tara-focused episode. It has good moments in it, but it leaves a lot of stuff out of it, and I'm not really fond of it, especially since we haven't seen Heath since this episode. We haven't seen that key card since this episode. I don't know. I think they kind of forgot about it, or just said, Corey Hawkins doesn't want to come back to The Walking Dead. I don't know. As far as the score, I'm going to give it a 5.8 out of 10. It's not even really watchable. I found myself, thinking to fast forward or just stop the video and go from memory of what happens, because I didn't really want to finish watching it. Sorry. As far as the character of the episode, well, I could give it to Cindy, but that wouldn't make sense. I could give it to Heath. He's barely in it. But I'll go ahead and give it to Tara. I mean, we got some more character depth from her character. I don't know if we really need it or not, but whatever, it is what it is. So you've heard what I have to say, mostly negative, but if you're a fan of The Walking Dead and you like this episode Swear from season 7, go ahead and smash that like button. I want you to smash the like button even if you don't like this episode, but you're a fan of The Walking Dead in general. If you know anyone that would be interested in listening or watching this, share the video to them. Don't forget to leave me a comment with your thoughts on the episode, your score of the episode, your favorite characters from The Walking Dead, least favorite, favorite episodes, least favorite episodes. And of course, last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.